Hi, I'm Chris and I'm going to give you a walkthrough of today's weekly challenge. So let's jump into the weekly challenge. What we can see here for weekly challenge 218 is we've got 50 records of car sales data. So we've got a spatial point here, which is the buyer's location, a second field, which is a type of vehicle, and a sales price. And the desired output is a map showing the vehicle types by different colours and a table underneath with the average sales price and vehicles sold for each vehicle type. So first of all, let's create the map. So what we'll do in here is bring in report map, connect that into the input, and select connection 1, select the spatial field, which is buyer's location, and then the thematic field is going to be the type of vehicle. We also want to select the base map, so you can see this. So if we just add a browse tool after here, we can see what this looks like. We can see that we've got a map showing those car locations, but what we need to do is change all of these triangle diamond shapes to different colors and also to be a circle. So we'll just go back into the configuration of the map, click on data, click on connection 1, click on layers, add a points layer, change the style, so point style, we want to change that to circle. Theme, we want to change this from smart tile to unique value, and also change it to map to get the colors. And what we'll see, if we click on run now, is we've now got a map here which matches the one on the right hand side, and we can see that we've got a legend as well, where we've got compact, minivan, sedan and SUV, which matches. So now that we've got the map, we now need to move on to the table. If we look again at the data that we've got coming in, we've got the vehicle type and the sales price, and there's multiple records for different vehicle types. So that leads me to think that we need a summarize tool. So we'll bring in a summarize, connect that in, group by type of vehicle, and then we want to get the sales price. So we want to get the average sales price. So we go numeric average, and we also want to get account. And we'll just rename this one here now to vehicles sold. If we run that, what we can see, compact, minivan, SUV and sedan. So the order there has changed ever so slightly, so we'll just use a sort. Change that to type of vehicle. And also we want to change the formatting of our average sales price from a number, so it becomes a string, so you get the dollar sign at the front of that. So if we create a new column, we call this one average sale price. We can then add the dollar symbol, and then we concatenate that with a to-string. Take the sale price, which is a numeric value. We want 2 decimal places, and we want to include the thousand separator. If we run that now, we'll just see that this is formatted it correctly. So this sales price column is now formatted correctly. And now we need to do is shape this table. So first of all, we'll use a transpose. And we'll do type of vehicle and then take the columns that we want. So we want vehicles sold and average sales price. So we've got that. Then we want to do a trick here where we cross tab it back. So then move this down here so we've got some space. And this time we want to group by the name. We want type of vehicle as our header. And in value we want the values. So if we look at this now, this will match the table style that we are after. So we can now see we've got the average sales price, vehicles sold, and then along the top we've got those bullets. So now we want to format this as a table. Let's rename the name column, just put a blank in there. And render the table. Sorry, we don't need to render just yet. We want to union these two outputs together. So we want to take the map and the table and put those together. Set the order that we want. And what we can see when we run this is we've now got essentially our table, our map, and our polygon. So we want to now take the layout tool, I'll browse here to be able to see it. So we've now got two records, one record which is our map and the second record which is our table, and that looks like the answer that we need to produce. So we now just need to render this. So we create a temporary PDF document. Run that. And have a look at this PDF output. So let's just put it on a different screen. There we go. So what we can now see is that output there matches the solution. So that's it complete. So I hope you found that as a useful walkthrough for challenge 218. If you've got any questions, just find me on Twitter, Chris Datablog. Many thanks.